Hey guys, we are back with another review. Today, we are at one of the hottest Colombian spots in the Treasure Coast. They've been around for 10 years and I heard they have the most authentic Colombian cuisine. So, La Paisita, and we're gonna be trying a couple of really yummy Colombian dishes. But first, they started me off with a little snack. This is called the Pate Bono. Now, the Pate Bono is basically a cheese-filled bread, simple, easy, yummy, 2 bites, new rules. Here we go. Ooh, they make them fresh every day, she was telling me. Fresh, yummy, buttery. It's as good as it gets. It's a cheesy, yummy bread, 8.2. Now, this is actually, she was telling me this is actually a little thick. This is their homemade passion fruit juice. You know what I noticed? There is no sugar or additives, in my opinion, that I could taste. This is pure passion fruit. Really fresh on a hot summer day. Oh my gosh, look at that. As you know, we're at La Paisita in Port St Lucie, Florida. So we got the bandeja, la paisita, the arroz, the frijoles, the carne, the huevo, the chorizo, the chicharron, the madura, the arriba. Okay, now English. Rice, beans, grilled steak, egg, pork sausage, pork fry, which is the chicharrones, sweet plantains, and a corn cake. This is actually simple. This is called the majada frita, which is really just a fried whole tilapia with rice. We got the hamburguesa, tostone, with the tostone instead of the bread. Hamburger made with green plantain, and then they put the fries. So guys, we're gonna start out with the country platter. You got the steak, rice and beans, corn cake, pork sausage. Oh my God, that pork sausage is phenomenal. Phenomenal flavor, bursting and oozing with flavor. The chicharron. This is my favorite. My favorite is the chicharron. Here we go. $17 and change for this gigantic platter. Just on value alone, that is off the charts. That will shoot off the charts in value alone. The rice is perfectly cooked. The beans are nice. The grilled steak is good. It's nice and marinated. I'm not going to try the egg. I don't really like egg on my food like that normally unless I'm eating breakfast. Let me try a little bit of that plantain. You know what? The plantain was softer to get off of this than I'm used to. Soft plantain, a little weird to me. Normally they're a little bit, they hold together a little better, but it's still good. But guys, the pork sausage and the chicharron is phenomenal. For this platter, and for those 2 reasons, the rice, the beans, the chicharron, obviously the steak is good, but the value, 17 and change, is crazy. I could feed my family with this. 9.2. 9.2 on the country platter. The majada frita, $20. Now, I'm gonna do it just like she said. They said everybody puts the lime right on top. Ooh. Tilapia. Rice and beans. The tilapia is fresh. It's flaky. The fish is nice and soft and buttery. Really good texture, really good flavor. Now, if I'm gonna be super critical, I would probably add a little bit more seasoning, maybe a little bit more salt. But you gotta remember, one thing I've heard about Colombian food is that it really is about the taste and the texture of the actual fish, the actual meat. So I do have to keep that in mind. Us Americanos, we're used to flavoring everything and putting tons of seasoning and Cajun and this and that. Just on the freshness, just on the presentation, really, really good. On the fried fish value alone. You know what? Let me try the tocino. Look at those. Look at those. Oh, that's good. That's really good and fresh. You know what? That took it from an 8.5 to an 8.6. 8.6 on the whole tilapia. We got the hamburguesa, the tostone, la paisita. Guys, this is crazy. We're gonna take a peek at this. Look at that. First of all, you got the bacon in there. You got the hamburger. You got the cheese. You got the mayo. You got the tomatoes. You got the lettuce. And with the tostones, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Here we go. Last bite, 2 bites, new rules. This is their version of a Colombian hamburger. Here we go. The burger with the actual tostonas is phenomenal. It is juicy, it is yummy. The bacon is good. That is a really good texture to it. You know, when I was biting into it, I couldn't even really tell that I was biting on not a bun. That is phenomenal, and dare I say, a little bit on the healthy side. Guys, come and try you a version of this big old giant Colombian burger. You know what? Taste, ingenuity, just how good that is yummy. I'm actually gonna give that an 8.9. 8.9 on the Colombian burger. Guys, if you are ever in the Port St Lucie area and you want to try arguably the most authentic Colombian spot that we have in the Treasure Coast, everything was made by hand. The painting was done by her grandfather. The tables were painted by her grandfather. Everything that you see here, all the decorations and everything were done by her grandfather. And take a look, come a little closer. Right behind there is the house number of her grandfather in Colombia. That is crazy. So they basically recreated their Colombian oasis. Guys, if you're ever in Port St Lucie, come and try you La Paisita. Port St Lucie, that was another review. Baldy out.
Yummy.